The exodus from social media that we're seeing may not hurt just the people that you think it will. And this is, a pretty personal and vulnerable subject because things like Facebook, TikTok especially, even Twitter to an extent these days, Blue Sky, places like that are largely the only connection that chronically ill and disabled people like myself often have to the wider world anymore. We haven't disappeared from your average social interactions because we want to. I would give a lot to see a lot of you. But I just can't. There are days that leaving the house is literally impossible for me. Making this video is difficult for me. I have a form of inflammatory, demyelinating polyneuropathy. Whether it's acute or chronic, we don't know yet. But it has taken more from me than I can list. One of the biggest things being my ability to go out and about and do whatever I want, whenever I want. Physical activities have to be very carefully planned for me. I have to take into account more factors than I imagine it takes to fly a plane sometimes. And so, in the absence of that, I have Facebook, I have Twitter, I have Blue Sky, I have had TikTok and other social media because that's where I can see everybody. That's how I interact with people these days for the most part. And I get why people want to leave these apps. I really do. I do too. But the fact of the matter is, if I delete my Facebook, not only do I lose my connection to the 600 and some odd people that I'm friends with, I never get to see the things that my mom commented on my posts while she was alive. I never get to see that again if I delete Facebook. I don't get to see somebody's new puppy. I don't get to hear about somebody's son graduating from high school. I don't get to hear the bad news too. I don't love it, but sometimes it's the best place to do it. Facebook provides a unique place where we get to communicate. I can't delete it. I won't delete it. As much as sometimes I would like to. It's not that I don't understand the problem. It's that the problem is larger than just whether or not it hurts the people that own that app. Yeah, it might. It might hurt the people that own and run Facebook. But it'll also hurt me. It'll also hurt people like me. It'll also hurt anybody that doesn't have a chance to get out, to be around people. I haven't been around more than a couple of people at a time in 4 or 5 months now. I'd love to see you all, but I can't. I don't have much of a social battery anymore. I never had a huge one anyway. But here is where I get to see you. And I hope I will continue to see you here. And if not, I understand, I respect that people need to stick to their principles. I just can't. And a lot of people can't for a lot of reasons. I hope you think about that before you go.